Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FIFA 18 Ultimate Team Squad Builder. Now, we are still in the FUT Birthday promo, and Saturday's Squad Builder did so well, you guys seem to enjoy it so much, that I wanted to make another squad, and this one is going to be even more beastly. I've got like a full special team full of all special players, and there's a fair few FUT Birthday items in there as well. But we start in goal with the 87 rated Edison. This is the ones to watch. His best rated inform, basically. As you can see, I picked him up for 100k. I used to have him when he was an 86. Sold him on for mad profit and then decided to buy him back because his price has fallen through the floor. And guys, if you do enjoy today's squad, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. We're aiming towards 1,000 likes. That'd be amazing. Don't forget to sub if you're new around here. Roberto Carlos comes in at left back. I haven't used Team of the Year Marcelo or any of the special like Alexandros of this world, but this guy's a beast. He's probably my favourite fullback on the game for sure. El Tornado's all over the place. And today's the first time I've had a chance to use the Joshua Kimmage 88 rated item. I don't think I've used any version of this guy this year, and look at how good those stats are. 91 dribbling, 93 passing, 88 defending. You could literally switch this guy to centre mid in game and I'm sure he would do amazingly well. Prime Rio Ferdinand comes into the squad as well. I wanted to make this squad beastly and I nearly just put Jerome Boateng in there, but I thought, hey, I've got Rio. He's probably the best centre back in the game. Maybe Team of the Year Ramos. I don't really know. I haven't used him, but for me, Prime Rio's been the best, and I wasn't too sure about Kolasinac, so I needed someone I could rely on next to someone I'm trying out. An 84 rated Kolasinac impressed the hell out of me. I really liked him. He's only 6 foot tall, but the guy is a tank, and he is super strong. 91 physical, as you can see right there. Medium high work rates. I think it's fine. I think he's a great centre back, and he for some reason seems taller than 6 foot. Maybe it's his like bulky physique adding to him in the game. But there you go. Look at these 3 more birthday players coming into the midfield today. But we start on the right with 88 rated orange and blue Muller. Now, there's a better version of Thomas Muller if you wanted to, but I didn't. I much prefer this card design than I do the Team of the Week inform version, and this one was a lot cheaper, and to be honest, I've got so many cool players in the squad, Thomas Muller's probably going to take a back seat, but actually, he played really well, got really involved, and I enjoyed the hell out of him as well. Yannick Bolasie, FUT Birthday item, comes in to the squad, 85 rated with 5-star skill moves, 93 pace, 92 dribbling, fun factor are the 2 words I would use to describe him. He's seriously awesome and a lot of fun to use. David Alaba comes into the squad in the centre mid spot. Now, this is of course one of the best position changes we've got for FUT Birthday. 87 rated Alaba is a machine. So hard working up and down that pitch. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and just actually a really hard-working midfielder. I liked him a lot. And it adds pace and a little bit of agility to a midfield where the next player is YAYA, who is a little bit slower and definitely quite clunky. If you guys are still wondering whether or not to get YAYA or to get Rooney, obviously try and get the 5-game loans on those players. I'm sure you guys can afford that because it will give you a much better idea. Maybe Rooney's better value for money. I'm not too sure, but I wanted to get YAYA and I wanted to make a squad around him for you guys today. And then the front 2 is, well, it's full of pace. We got Raheem the Dream, 87 rated Path to Glory. As you can see, I packed him untradeable, so he is staying in my club for the rest of FIFA. 4-star skill moves, and what I noticed is that I actually scored 0 goals with him in the 6 games we played, but I got 8 assists, and that kind of is right, you know, he kind of acts more of a cam than he does a striker anyways. And then Timo Werner is like my main front man, my main like goal scorer. He is doing the business. 88 rated, this is the new E-Man of the match version of course. 95 pace, 91 dribbling, 89 shooting, high medium work rates, 3-star skill, 4-star weak foot. I mean, if he did have 4-star skills, he would be fully, utterly broken, but a great goal scorer on the game. Also, a lot of fun as well. So there is the team, guys. I know, it's a couple of icons and then a Prem and a Bundesliga squad, but I really wanted to bring in Alaba and I really wanted to bring in YAYA, and with their nations, there's not many players you can link them to other than players from their club, and therefore it just meant that, well, in the 4-4-2, which is the formation I really wanted to use today, and I actually wanted to stick with it in game. I didn't change this to a 4-1-2-1-2 or a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-2-1, whatever the popular ones are. I actually used the 4-4-2 and it worked wonders. So so much fun. I genuinely had when playing with this team. So I popped into online singles because, well, the daily knockout tournament today was all silver players, so I couldn't play on the good servers, which I like to do for squad builders and stuff. Didn't necessarily want to play online seasons because, one, I'm either going to be taking wins away from people that are trying to get wins to unlock their Irish players or whatnot, and two, obviously that means it's going to be a complete and utter sweat fest. But I went into online friendlies or online singles, whatever you want to call them, and yeah, you come up against a lot of super teams. I actually came up against a lot of crazy squads who then bring on Shane Long or Maguire up front, and so it's quite funny. It makes it a lot more easy to defend against because obviously they're all trying to just gravitate the ball towards Maguire so he can score the goal for them, and if you just block them with Kolasinac or Prime Rio, you guys, it's so much easier. But obviously I still conceded goals. That's just from me being a relatively average player on this game, but I scored one goal with YAYA Toure. Yeah, so that was an absolute banger, but for some reason he goes a little bit missing in the midfield, like whether or not he just can't keep up with the players well because he's real clunky. You know, he's not the quickest of players on this game, obviously, and he does certainly, the word I would use to describe this Yaya is clunky, because that agility, that balance is just not really there. I don't know, Wayne Rooney would probably be better at that sort of stuff, but he's not as good of an all-rounder as Yaya would be, and of course, you know, Yaya's got that crazy physical stat. His long shots are good, yeah, Rooney's would be as well. To be honest, if you're looking for someone that's going to actually do some damage on this game, I imagine Rooney would be the better option or the better path to go down if you guys are still thinking about it. But to be honest, also Yaya links to quite a few awesome players. Like if you want to do that triangle of awesomeness, or the meta triangle, where you have like Alaba, Vidal and Boateng one side, and then you can have Bailly, Aurier and Yaya on the other side, like a triangle of Ivory Coast players from the Prem, so they all get strong links. That's one of the reasons why I decided to get him. Also, he links to the likes of Kyle Walker, any Man City player, which, you know, of course, you have Team of the Year De Bruyne. I mean, Man City obviously going to win the league, so they're going to have lots of Team of the Season players as well. I just thought down the line, I'd probably find it easier to get him into a team than I would Wayne Rooney. And, well, hopefully Wayne Rooney can do stuff, you know, for the rest of the season, into the World Cup, whatnot. Yeah, that'd be nice to get some different special versions of him. Maybe, who knows, maybe we'll work our way up towards a 90 when England win the World Cup, right? Anyway, you're seeing the goals that I'm scoring with the team. We're on to the final goals now, which are from Timo Werner. And he's a masterclass on this game. We've now had enough Werners, enough different special items, that he's at that real stage of being crazy OP. I'm thinking maybe we try and get him on the road to glory because, I don't know, I thoroughly enjoyed him. And more the fact that I really kind of want to get in. I want to get centre mid Alaba, I think, because he ran the show. Him next to YAYA Toure was like a match made in heaven. And I do have YAYA on the road to glory. Maybe we can build a 4-4-2 team relatively similar to this. Maybe we don't have the coins to get all of the players. You know, I can't get the likes of Rio, I can't get the likes of Roberto Carlos over there. But I'm thinking, you know, I also really enjoyed Koyate at centre-back. I also really enjoyed Kolasinac at centre-back in this team. So do I like go Bundes/Prem on the road to glory as well, but try and get in like Alaba at centre mid, and then we'll get like a different left back, or we could try and bring Kimmage in, flip it over, sell the left back. I don't know. You know, maybe you guys don't watch the road to glory. If you don't, you're missing out. But yeah, I was just thinking whilst building this team, I was like, damn, I wish I could have something like this over on my RTG. It would be quite a lot of fun. But obviously, lots of goals were scored. I played like 6 games, I think it was, and I came up against like 6 Shane Longs and Maguires because everyone's trying to get. There was one guy who was actually good with his Shane Long, and also he had McGeady. So maybe he already had the Irish McGeady. I'm not too sure, but he was actually very good. Yeah, he was good at the skill moves and stuff, and I actually couldn't defend against him, which obviously showed that he was a good player because they're two Irish players that aren't necessarily the greatest on this game, but obviously they're probably the best Irish players to use for getting goals. But there you go, guys. That is the squad builder today. Another mega squad, full special team featuring 1, 2, 3, 4 FUT birthday items, a couple of icons, a couple of very colourful cards as well. Do me a favour and hit that thumbs up button on the video, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Most importantly, you out there have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.